So your hospice patient has stabilized somewhat under your good care, but does that mean that they're no longer eligible for hospice? A federal appeals court just gave us a very important answer. This is good, y'all. Listen up. A new Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals decision looked at hospice eligibility denials and made a point that I think every hospice needs to understand. A patient does not have to show a dramatic new decline every certification period to remain eligible for hospice. I have been saying this for years, and now the courts are saying it too. Medicare recognizes that patients can stabilize somewhat and even improve a little bit while still having a reasonable prognosis of 6 months or less. And there's another piece of this decision that could be really huge, y'all. Listen to this. Even when Medicare ultimately denies the eligibility, that may not automatically mean that hospice has to repay the money. This is important. This is new. The court said there is a separate question. Did the hospice reasonably and in good faith believe that the patient qualified based on Medicare guidance and the clinical picture at the time? Can we see that in the records? Was this supported in the records that it was a reasonable belief that this patient met criteria? So now this ruling comes from the Sixth Circuit. So the strongest precedential effects is in Kentucky, Michigan, Ohio, and Tennessee. It's not automatically binding nationwide yet, but the reasoning may certainly be cited elsewhere. It could be. Here's the catch. None of this works without good documentation. None of this works without good documentation. And right now, I'm seeing a lot of problems with AI-generated documentation. And y'all, I'm a big fan of AI. I love AI, but we are seeing notes that are going off track. Diagnoses are being changed and consistencies are being introduced, and the AI is hallucinating all over the place and doing the opposite of supporting eligibility. So we want to be really careful with that. Your documentation has to clearly show why the patient was reasonably considered terminal at that point in time, which is whatever point in time that record is for. So if you're not monitoring the records, you're relying on every nurse to read every line, catch every error, correct every note, every time. And which in a perfect world would be the case, but I don't know much of it. I don't live in a perfect world. So this is exactly why you need the expert nurse auditors at Amity. We are skilled in reviewing records, identifying the gaps, picking up on those problems and the contradictions and the eligibility risk before Medicare does. So we can help you resolve those issues, because a strong legal argument is only as good as the records that you have to back it up. So let Amity help you today.